This is Yavi Renee, and in this video, I'm going to speak about the power of walking away and why it's magnetically attractive. Walking away is the number one biggest power move you can make. By walking away, you signify value out to others, and it becomes the most attractive thing. I can remember being the type of person, like when in a relationship, I felt like I needed to cling on. I felt like I needed to give my all, and not knowing in turn it was repelling them. It was overbearing. They can feel me energetically. Others can feel what you put out. So by choosing yourself and walking away from a situation that isn't the best for you at the time, or you feel like, you just don't want to put up with it anymore, or this person needs to grow, or maybe you feel like you need to grow and just focus on yourself, the best power move you can make is walking away and removing your energy. As I said before, it makes you magnetically attractive. So, in past relationships, like I said, I was a stage 4 clinger. When people pulled back from me, I felt like that was a need for me to go even further into them, until I got in a relationship when I was 25 years old. And before then, I grew up, in a very chaotic, like trauma situation in the home where I had like narcissistic parents, and number one, a narcissistic stepmom who wanted to oppress me, who, I had no freedom at all. It made me feel as though I had to, fight for validation and fight for a voice. So, in turn, what I did in my adult life, I still lived in that energy. I still felt as if I had to, seek validation. If I felt that anyone was going to abandon me, I would cling on even harder, until I got into this relationship when I was 25 years old. And the person just basically, pulled away from me because my energy was so overbearing, because I was afraid that they were going to leave. I didn't want them to, like abandon me. And so once they did that, I was at a point in my life where I just kind of didn't care. So I pulled myself back even further. And once I did that, that person came back kind of like a puppy dog. And I know people aren't dogs, but if you could take this analogy, like, okay, let's say you playing out in the yard with your dog, and you're chasing that dog, and that dog is steady running. But if you ever just stop and turn around and walk away, that dog is going to chase you. And once again, like I said before, I know that, you really can't compare humans to animals, but I felt that that was a good analogy in this conversation. So that's what I did. They pulled back. I pulled back. I pulled my energy back. And when I tell you, that person basically ran behind me, they called me, they, every chance they could get, they would show up at spots that basically they knew that I would be in. It was just like they wasn't repelled anymore. They couldn't feel my energy because I removed it back, and it made me a magnet. Like, it made me a magnet for that person. It made me a magnet for, other situations and other type of people. It's like when you remove your energy, you give the other person space for themselves. They can think, they can, rationalize, they can see, your value. It screams that you value yourself when you pull your energy back from them. So that is like I said, the number one power move is to walk away. The number one power move is to just basically choose you and focus on you. And, you know, it may be a little uncomfortable at first. It may be a little hard to, focus on other things, but once you just start totally focus on you, and you do it repetitively, it becomes just like second nature. So remove yourself from that situation. If you feel that you're not valued, if you feel that, they're pulling back and you're steady giving your all, and it feels like the situation isn't going anywhere, or you don't feel, like I said, valued, then just focus on you, and I promise you that is the number one power move. It is so magnetic. Like, they can see, basically, how you view yourself. They can see that your value, and that is so attractive to others. So never, cling on to people. If it seems like they don't want to be around you, or they're pulling back from you, then you do the same. I mean, it's a billion people on the earth, on the planet. I know we feel like, oh, I'm not going to find another love like that. I'm not going to find another person like that. Yes, you will. Because when you choose you signify to the universe that you want something different. When you close that door, you signify that you're looking for something that, you know that you deserve anyway. It shows the universe that you value yourself, and then in turn the universe will send you what you desire. The universe will send you what's for you. So I just wanted to come up and give this message of, just, walk away. It's okay. It's okay to detach. It's okay to walk away. Stop energetically sending your power out, because that's what you're doing when you're basically constantly focusing on others and focusing on that one person, and always thinking about what they're doing, and when they're coming back. No, no, put that energy into you and watch how things unfold for you. Into the next video. Namaste. And I know a lot of people have different meanings of what namaste means, but for me, it means the God in me cherishes, sees you, value you, and love you. That's what namaste means to me.